Me, me, me. Me, me, me. Me, me, me. Me, me. Me, me. Me, me, me. Me, me. 1, 2. Me, me, me. Joe, you is great. You is kind. You is beautiful. You can do this. Oh, my mic's on. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. A bingo and a bango. Bingo and a bango. All right, mic is on. Good stuff. Hello, my name is Joe, and this is Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms or pattern memorization. We make trading easy. Well, we'll just say easier than most mentors, most influencers, most people on YouTube or TikTok or Twitter, wherever you're looking at. We show you charts with the entries and the exits. Very easy, simple to understand. Enter now. Take profit here. Set stop loss here. We don't put any of this buy the breakout, buy the retest. Anybody could do that. So just to let you know, everybody who does the buy the breakout, buy the retest, they're not looking out for you. They're really not, because they're posting all these charts. And then if they break out, if they do the retest and they're successful, well, then they can post that as the results. However, if they post enter now, here is your stop loss, and it doesn't work out, well, then they will have fewer wins than just putting buy the breakout, buy the retest. Speaking about fewer wins, hopefully the background music is not too loud. If it is, let me know. I did a test earlier, but then I adjusted, so it's like, oops. But just to let you know though, we entered a trade this morning, early this morning. I think it was like 3 in the morning. My alarm went off on the chart, and I said, all right, let me look at it, and it looked great. Man, it looked great. It was a leverage trade, just, you know, a little move. That's all we need. Sure enough, 1 hour later, we got stopped out. It was just our first entry though, so it's only losing 50% of our initial entry at our stop loss, which was fairly close. If you were doing a 5x leverage, which was recommended, you lost about 5%. If you were doing a 10x leverage, which I let people know that that's what I was doing, I lost 10%. However, it's only 50% of my entry. So what we do is we scale into trades. We reduce our risk by doing so. And that way, when the trade goes as planned, well, then we're in 100% because we entered a second time. We added to our entry. Most groups won't tell you this stuff. Most groups, all they show is their wins. Most groups, what they want to do is they want to basically hype up their group. I don't. Like, I let you know, losing is part of the game. Losing is reality. You are going to lose some trades. Right now, of course, the chart looks pretty good, but Bitcoin doesn't. So did I post again? Nope. Whenever I post, the success rate is fairly high. Once again, do we win all the time? Nope, sure don't. I'm here to let you know the real truth behind trading. I'm here to let you know that we win and we lose. Plain and simple. Joe, you're not going to get a lot of members that way. I don't care. I'm not doing this for the memberships. I'm doing this so that you can make money. And I'm letting you know that, you know, sometimes these setups go and sometimes they don't. And if you're interested, we'll look at that chart. If not, we'll look at other charts. Speaking about charts, if you have a coin you want me to do, let me know. If you have questions in regards to EMA versus SMA, what's the difference? Why do I prefer one over the other? If you have questions on low volume nodes, if you have questions on the fixed range volume profile, if there's an indicator that you just heard of and you're kind of curious on how it works, why people use it, let me know too. One of my biggest indicators, my number one indicator, used to be volume. It used to be volume. Now it is my number 5. So if I had a top 3, it wouldn't make the list. But Joe, everybody says volume. Volume is key. Buy the breakout with volume confirmation. Volume is fluid. What do I mean by that? Well, you can have low volume and the price could be increasing, but the volume could be going lower. Why is the price increasing? Well, Joe, that's divergence. The price is going to come down. It can come down, or I'm not sure if you know this, but people love to FOMO. If they see the volume, if they see the price going up and the volume going down, well, they don't care about that. They want to jump into this coin. So now more volume comes in, and sure enough, you'll start seeing the volume start coming up. So just kind of give you a heads up, volume is very fluid. Volume can go up and it can go down. And it just depends on the time frame you're on. Depends on, you know, are you going to have a lot of little volume bars, or are you going to have a lot of much larger volume bars? So just kind of give you a heads up. Let's see. Let's look at the market, guys. Let's look at the market. We have Jasmine up 7%. We have Stacks up 11%, 11.9. We have a lot of coins that are up, but will they remain up? That's the question. Have you taken profits yet? Don't shoot for these 20, 30, 40% profits. Right now, the market is still choppy. Take what you can get. Set your targets 10%, 20%. If you get 30, good for you. Good for you. Now, if you're in certain groups that are posting, 40% gains, 80% gains, you have to ask yourself, how many charts are they posting? Like, really, how many charts are they posting? Are they posting 2? No. 5? No. 15? Maybe. 20? More than likely. There's so many people that send me charts from other groups, and they say, Joe, like, is this even a good trade? Like, based off of your teaching, like, why would they enter this trade? I look at it and I said, no, not even. Like, why would you buy the breakout of a trend line when you have resistance right here? Like, as soon as it breaks out, you're facing resistance. Why would you do that? I said, no, definitely not. And sure enough, what happens? Well, it finds resistance after the breakout. And all these people, they're stuck in that trade. But, what if it gets rejected, comes down, and then retests, and then goes up, breaks above the level that we would have entered, because now we're in the trade, and it goes to 30, 40%. Well, now they can claim it. Hey, we said buy the breakout, and it worked. However, but what about all the other ones that didn't? So I'm in it for you guys. I'm in it for you. This morning I posted one chart, and I feel that the music is too loud. Let me know if the background music is okay. This morning I posted one chart, and we got stopped out, and I haven't posted anymore. Whenever I post, we have a very high success rate in making profitable trades. So I'm not in it to put all these results by giving you a whole bunch of charts. I'm in it so you make money. Day before, I don't think we posted any. Day before that, I don't think we posted any either. So when we do post, like I said, like I'll post max 3 charts right now. And let's say we don't post any charts for 3-4 days. You're not missing out on anything, guys. Believe me, you're not missing out on anything. But Joe, all these other groups, all these other TikTok people and Twitter people and everything else, like they're posting all these gains. Yes, but remember how many charts that they post. Like, that's the big thing. How many charts do they post? I'm in it so you can either save money or make money. Period. All right, moving on. One thing that I do want to show, and I was going to bring this up. I'll make sure I'm showing that. Okay. I'm very excited, guys. I'm very excited. 5 more days, guys. 5 more days. I'm going to be on Trading Wars. On Trading Wars, it's going to be very exciting. It's going to be where, just a little high in the background. That's what I thought. Thank you, man. There you go. Thank you. So yeah, anytime you can give me feedback on my background music, I would greatly appreciate it. I always have the background music on. Sometimes you can barely hear it. Sometimes you can hear it okay. And then sometimes it's a little too loud. So please feel free to let me know if it is too loud. So in reference to Trading Wars, I'm going to be on this July 15th. This is on a Monday. It's going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and perfect timing too. It is from 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which gives me just enough time to get my live stream ready for my 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time live stream. So I'm very excited. Of course, you know, they have a whole bunch of people on here, very well-known people on here. Of course, Crypto Face is on here. We got Keeper. There was Jenna X. There's LuxAlgo Crypto. There's TradeFly. There's Crypto Blood. There's AJ. You know, AJ Writes Crypto. There's so many very talented people. You know, right here, TradeFly, Alex O. You have, man, there's so many. There's so many people. Ben Armstrong was on there on season 1. Crypto Lifer was on there. And TradeIntuition is going to be on there in just a few days. So I'm very excited, guys. I'm very excited. We got Army Piper on here as well. So very excited. Not gonna lie, nervous because they trade with very high leverage in a very short amount of time. So we'll see what happens. It's gonna be fun. Let's see here. Play the Great says, play the chill stuff. Got to keep the vibrations right. Yes. It's funny because I'm gonna start off with the excuses, because I've been watching a lot of these just kind of like as homework, because you have to prepare yourself, guys. You really do. Like with anything, if you want to learn how to trade, you gotta, well, put in the homework. Like learn, like what are patterns? Do patterns normally play out? What's divergence? How to find divergence? So even though I don't use any of that stuff, like you have to learn it. So what I'm doing is I'm seeing their trading styles. I'm seeing their amount of leverage they're using. I'm basically doing my homework. But it's so funny, because like excuses after excuses, but there's no need for excuses. Like this is tough. This is really tough. I'm not sure if you've tried it yet. What I have is I have a trading account that is a simulated trading account. So it's, you know, fun money. It's not real money, and you can trade and you can see if you're winning or losing. And when I use low leverage, you know, 10x leverage compared to this group, I do 10x leverage, but it takes like at least an hour for me to get, you know, decent money. But when I trade with like 25x or whatever leverage, it can take, you know, 15 minutes to make some good money, but it can also take 15 minutes to lose some good money. So yeah, so the Barry Armstrong, Crypto Crow. So very excited, very excited. So we'll see what happens. All right, moving on. Let's see here. All right, let's get out of this. Let's get out of this mumbo jumbo. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Let's see. Ghost XBT says, "Hey Joe, are you accepting crypto to join a VIP?" I'm ready. Yeah, man, definitely. So just hit me up on Telegram. Hit me on Telegram. It's in the pinned messages. I'm also putting it here too. Hit me up on Telegram. It's the very first one that you see on my tree link. Just say, "Hey Joe, I'm ready to join. Let's do it," and I'll get you the information. Right now, guys, is the best time to join, because right now is when you want to learn. Like you want to, and I love it too, because the people in my group, they already know. Like I post a chart, and they're like, "Man, Joe, it looks good, but I'm still gonna wait. I'm still gonna wait just for a little bit more." Okay, cool, man. Like I'm posting a chart right now, because right now this one looks pretty good, but we have our targets low because we're gonna be in and out. Like I just want something for maybe a day, because tomorrow we have the CPI and the PPI data coming out. Could it be good for us? Possibly. Could it be bad for us? Possibly. So tomorrow, we already know in the group that tomorrow is kind of iffy. Like you don't want to be in some trades right now, or opening a lot of trades, and then that data come out and then it wreck your trades. So, you know, I've been updating the group, VIP group, in reference to that. And then, so today I just posted one very low targets. I say, "Hey guys, like I only want to be in this for one day or less than a day." That's why the targets are low. That's why we're using leverage. And of course, the amount of leverage that I put on there, I put 5. But if you feel more comfortable with 2, 3, it's whatever you feel comfortable with. All right, let's see here. Going down the list. All right, got the chat taken care of. Let's look at Bitcoin, guys. Let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now, this is on the daily time frame. So you always want to zoom out. And right now, the red is the 50 SMA. The yellow is the 200 SMA. And right now, we're underneath the 200 SMA. We've been underneath it for a few days now, when the price action, any price action. So the information I'm giving you here for Bitcoin can be applied to any crypto. If the price action is below the 200, let me back up. The moving averages are not magnets. They are not magnets. They are the average of the candle body closes. Very important. You might think it's a magnet. It might look like a magnet, but it's not. The price action is the leader. The moving average is the follower. So wherever the price action goes, the moving average will follow. So it's very important. It's not the other way around. All right. So right now, the price action is underneath the 200 SMA on the daily time frame. As long as it's under here, not good. It's bearish. This goes for any coin. It's bearish. Price action needs to break above this 200 level. And we kind of map this out on the lower time frames, saying that above this level, 58.9. Oh wait, let me take this off because it's going to get confusing. Well, for me anyway. So double click here on the moving averages, take this off. No, take this one off. There we go. That way it doesn't show all the numbers where they're at. Okay, all right. So as long as it's above this area of 58.2, it's bullish, or rather more bullish. When it's above the 200 on the daily, it adds to that thought process to where it's bullish. Now, if it gets into this area, this is what we want. We eventually want the price action to do this. Well, not go backwards. Can't go backwards. We eventually want the price action to do this. Maybe bounce. Now, when I say bounce off of the 200 SMA, it's old vocabulary. We want the 200 SMA to catch up to the price action and the price action to continue upward. That's the correct terminology. It never bounces. It never gets rejected from. It goes to an area and either goes up or down depending on the previous price action to the left. It looks like it though. It really does. It looks like it bounces. It looks like it gets rejected. But when you have the understanding that the price action is the leader and the moving average is the follower, like it's eventually going to match up to the price action. So very important to understand. It's kind of hard to rewire your brain when you've heard all the time it's bouncing or it's getting rejected. Even I sometimes, say it because I'm so used to it, but it's not bouncing. It's eventually meeting up with the price action. That's the correct terminology. All right. So then comes up here, hopefully bounces in this support zone, which is right now the resistance zone, and then breaks up. This is what we want to see. However, because we're underneath this, and now this is resistance, we're underneath the 200 SMA on the daily time frame, we're underneath this 58.2, it's not looking good. However, I want to point this out. I pointed this out yesterday. We have a low. Let's bring this up. We have a low. We have a higher low on the daily time frame. Low, higher low. So we use this area. Low, lower low, lower low, divergence, divergence, price is coming up, divergence, time for moon mission, divergence. Not so much, because this could come up here, and then let's draw here too. It could come up here, and then because price action continues coming down, now it does this. Price action continues coming down, it does this. Price action continues coming down, it does this. Now you no longer have divergence. See how that works? You no longer have, if you're using this spot or hump and this hump, the price action and the indicator is lower than over here. Same thing with here. So this is why I don't trade divergence, for that simple reason that the price action can continue coming down and it'll cancel out the divergence. Right now there's divergence, and you could say the divergence is currently playing out, and even though this is on the daily time frame, that does not mean that it's going to come up here or even higher. It's going to go up until it finds resistance. But whenever you're seeing these other mentors, I'm gonna catch up on the chat in just a moment. But whenever you're seeing these other influencers, these other YouTubers, these other mentors that are showing you divergence, what they're doing is they're cherry picking what they show you so that what they're telling you is correct. However, I tell you what is in real life. I tell you what is real life experience. Right now, divergence. Where is it? It's coming down. But I guarantee it, if the price goes up, then the influencers or the other people that you may watch, they'll say, look guys, we had divergence right here on the daily time frame. It was very obvious to see. I called this out in my group. We have a low, we have a higher low, we have a low, we have a lower low. This is textbook divergence. Price went up, we entered here, well, we made a lot of gains, etc., etc. They're saying that because it already happened. divergence already played out. However, when you're in the move, as I mentioned, because what I do is I show you as if we're in the trade at the moment, not after the fact. Price action could continue coming down, resulting in this going lower, no divergence. So just giving you a heads up. I haven't really heard too many people talk about divergence on the daily time frame. They may talk about it in a few more days once it actually starts, or rather once it played out. So I'll give you a heads up. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Going down the list. Crypto Candy says, Crypto Ghost, congratulations. Yep, you're gonna love the group. Yeah, there's a lot of thought process in the group. Like if you think, so my whole thing is, I give you everything for free here. Do you need to join the group? No. Joe, you're convincing them not to join the group. No, that's not it. Do you need to join the group? No, you don't. I give you all the information here. I teach you everything. Now, if you want to learn faster, if you want to have a lot of thought process videos and access to me, what's in the group? And I encourage people to post charts, and I do a video thought process on the chart so you know what I'm thinking at that moment. And I draw on the chart too, and I post it so everybody can see. That way it helps everybody. And there's a lot of thought process. I go over thought process on Bitcoin, what it's doing, what I think is going to happen. I'm in it to take care of you. I really am. Like, my goal is to make you money, period. So if that interests you and is not just somebody just trying to get another member like all these other groups are, join the group. Like, you'll see the difference, especially if you've been in other groups. You will definitely see the difference. And I got word yesterday in reference to another group that was really big group. They are suffering big time. They are losing members left and right. They're promising that their leader is going to come back and kind of duping them that their leader is back. For those that know, they know. And it's just so ugly that the people that are in charge of the group are deceiving all their members to just hang on just a little bit longer. He's coming back. And so they renew for 6 months or a year. And it's been 7 months, guys, 7 months. For those that know, they know who I'm talking about. It's been 7 months. It's sad. It really is. And people would tell me all the time, like, Joe, do you think it's like a rug pull? Like, what's going on? Like, they're having everybody renew, but the dude's not even back. I don't know, man. Or it sounds like a cash grab because they're saying renew now, et cetera, discount everything with the anticipation of him coming back. I don't know. Some people are saying cash grab. Some people are saying rug pull. I don't know. I just know it's been 7 months. And I did everything in my power, even though I was no longer in that group, even though I no longer work for this person. I did everything in my power to help him get back in with the videos and everything. Literally everything in my power. Not charging him, not doing anything, because so many people depended on him. And it's kind of like, I'm just gonna say it, like a sleazy salesman, car salesman, that knows that the car is broken, but will still gives you hopes and dreams and promises and everything, and then knowing that the car is going to break in a week, still sells you that car. That's just my opinion. Now, granted, the lawyers, I'm not sure if they watch me. Of course, I'm being sued by my friend. If the lawyers take that as defamation or whatever, I'm just saying my opinion. My opinion on a dream that I had that felt very, very real. So that's my story. All right, let's see here. Oh, it was Ghost XB. Sorry, I just read. See, Ghost XBT. I just read that. I need to read more. Tug says, "What's up, TI fam? Back from vacay. Nice. Busy week. Very nice. All right, good stuff, guys. Yes, and thank you, guys. Thank you so much for smashing the like. Yeah, and of course, I am referring to. Do I have? I'm sure I do. I'm referring to this guy. And it's really sad. It really is. Like I said, I got an update yesterday in reference to the group, and they're struggling. They're struggling really. Now, the leader of the group, he thinks I don't like him. I think he's very smart. I think he is very knowledgeable. The problem with him, though, is if you disagree with him, he will pretty much block you. Like, I don't know if it's ego, pride, being a female. I don't know. I've told him that multiple times, 3 times, with a voice recording. I said, give me your address, man. I'll send you some chocolates and some Midol. Because he's acting like a little girl. And if there's any females here that get offended by that, it's a joke. Calm down. If there's any crazy females in here, I didn't mean to say calm down and you're not crazy. Because that's what they do. Don't call me crazy. Okay, put down the knife. Who's been there? Who's been there? Oh my gosh. Hey, but the crazy ones are the fun ones, right? If you've never experienced a crazy one, man, you don't have stories. You don't have stories. I got story for days. All right, moving on. All right, Joe, get back on track. You're not professional. And that's one thing, guys. I don't have fancy suits. I'm not very articulate when it comes to, look at the point of control, look at the low volume node. Here we have the, hidden bullish divergence. No. Support resistance. That's all you need. Literally, that's all you need. Now, I show you all the other stuff, and it's funny too, because in the group, people are starting to kind of look at order blocks, not order blocks, also fair value gaps, FVGs. They're starting to look at all that stuff, and they're like, Joe, you don't have any videos on order blocks. I said, that was in the other group. I said, I'll make you a video. And that's the thing too, like if I don't have a video, all you gotta do is ask. Joe, get on with the charts. Right now I'm stalling, guys. This is your 1 hour of free mentorship. Ask away, ask questions. Right now I'm just stalling. I'm stalling for charts, I'm stalling for questions. And they said, Joe, you don't have any order block videos or fair value gap videos. I said, that was for the other group. But yeah, man, I'll make you one. So once again, if you have any questions, and I have videos for days. Like I literally have videos on everything. But if I don't have the video here, I'll make a video and I'll put in the group. And I try to make these videos very short, 3, 4, 5 minutes long, because your time is valuable. Your time is so valuable. I don't fill it with a lot of fluff. I do the who, what, where, when, why, straight to the point. On average, they're like 4 minutes. And so I made a video on order blocks, and I let everybody know too. I said order blocks are just another fancy term for liquidity zones, for resistance areas, for resistance. I mean, all these words, they mean the same thing. It's just another word to make you think that trading is harder than it has to be. For example, look. We have our liquidity zone, resistance zone right here. Right here. And guess what's here? Order block. Yeah. Look right here. Fair value gap. What do we have? We have our zone. But we can see, like all this stuff, we don't need fancy terms. We don't need change of character. We don't need break of structure. Like we don't need extra terms to make us sound smart. All we need is, hey, it's bouncing off of support. Let's do it. Hey, it just broke its recent high. Let's do it. So I am the Mr. Miyagi. No, okay. I don't want to sound conceited, but I mean, if you think about it, I am the Mr. Miyagi of trading. Now, granted, I'm not an expert by far. No way am I an expert. Not even close. I'm not even a white belt when it comes to this, but I break it down really easy. So what do I mean by I'm Mr. Miyagi when it comes to trading? I show you support, resistance. I show you how to identify a break of the most recently created high. So what I'm doing is I'm showing you paint the fence. That's what I'm showing you. I'm showing you how, when it breaks the support level and the market's not doing great, well, then we can short. but we can short once it breaks the most recent area of support. I'm showing you to wax on, wax off. I'm showing that if you do buy the breakout, the candle must close. The candle must close depending on how fast you want to get in. Now, the faster you get in, the higher the risk. Not only that, but I also show you how to do the market cap. You know, when we're just entering a regular trade, I show you about the market cap. I show you about the order books. I show you about liquidity. I show you all this. So, you know, we have paint the fence. We have wax on, wax off. We have, you know, all the other, I already forgot what all the other things were. What are the other things? You know, but help me out, guys. What wax on, wax off, paint the fence. What are the other ones? I know there was sanding, but help me out, guys. But that's the other analogy right there. And that's showing you how to do tokenomics, fundamental analysis. I'm showing you all this stuff without going into big terms. I'm showing you all this stuff so that when you learn all the other complicated terms and pattern memorization, you're like, wait a minute, Joe's been teaching this already, but he made it super simple. I didn't need to know it was a break of structure. I just need to know, hey, this is the most recent high, newly created, and it broke above it. This is when I enter, once the candle closes. So I make everything very simple, guys. Everything very simple. We don't need to see a low volume node to know that this is a low volume node. Why? Because there's no ups and downs. Look at that. Look at my extent of terminology. Ups and downs. Support, resistance. Straight up. Low. Let me just show you. Joe, you've shown this already. Showing it again. You see this? Low volume node. You see this? Low volume node. I don't need this to tell me this. I can see it. A lot of ups and downs. Guess what? A lot of ups and downs. I don't need this to show me what I can see on the chart. I don't need a break of structure to tell me, oh, it went up. It broke the resistance. I make trading very easy, guys. I simplify trading like nobody. I've never seen anybody else simplify trading the way I do. Everybody wants to complicate it. Everybody wants to, you know, put big words and everything else. You don't need that stuff, guys. I'm telling you, you don't. All right, moving on. Moving on. All right. Let's see here. Tug says, always smash the likes. Yes, guys. How are we doing on the likes? Very nice. Very nice. See here. Lenny Kid says, hey, Joe, can you stop talking now? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Lenny Kid says, Joe, can you look at JUP in a large falling wedge at the moment? Ooh, nice. Okay. So here, we were looking at this. You know, this was one that we're looking at, and we're saying here is a lot of support, a lot of resistance. So more than likely, price may come down here. So what I was explaining here was whenever I'm doing these lines, they usually play out. Do they always? No, because nobody knows the future, but they usually play out. So if this price action comes down, there is a very, very high possibility that it's going to come down to right here and possibly come up. Once it breaks the level here, then it breaks this most recent high, then we enter the trade. Like I show you how to do all this stuff, guys. All right, moving on. Let's go to JUP. Oh wait, I gotta change. I gotta change the platform. I gotta change this to YouTube. That way you don't see any of the VIP charts. No VIP charts. Okay. So JUP, USDT, and MEXC. If you don't have MEXC, you can use KuCoin or Binance or wherever you have it. Let's see here. So let's go ahead and get rid of all this mumbo jumbo. Get rid of everything. Okay. So, let's get rid of this too. So I just want a simple chart. I don't like a lot of clutter on my chart. I like it nice and easy to look at. So let's go to the daily. We always look at the higher time frame first. And looking at this. Okay. So falling wedge. Now, do I trade patterns? No. Do I see patterns? Yes. So here we're using this wick and then this one almost touches it. Go through this, not a problem. And candle body touch, almost wick, and wick. So that's a nice area. And let's go ahead and just click on this, hold down control, click and drag, trying to find an area that would match up perfectly. And it doesn't, but that's okay. So we'll do this and this. Can we even do more? We'll do a wait, you said a wedge, right? Okay, so we'll do a wedge. We'll do it like how you're saying. So this right here would be a wedge. So with the wedge, you have a larger opening and a smaller closing. That's a wedge. Now, would I buy the breakout of this wedge? No. Now, one thing that all these mentors are telling you, all these YouTubers and everything, oh, buy the breakout of this wedge. No, definitely not. Joe, why not? That's what everybody teaches. Well, let me show you something. I need that audio clip from that dude. Let me show you something. That's super funny. Okay. So we have a resistance right here. We have a zone. This is a nice tight zone. So what makes a zone? A zone is made when there's a level of resistance support that's really close. So this is a zone. Now, depending if this is like 22%, well, then that's not really a zone. But if this is like only 4%, well, then that's a zone. Or even 8%. Okay, so this is a zone. Because you can't trade in between this range. So that's the definition of my zone. Write this down, guys. A definition of a zone are two levels that really can't be traded in between. And what you want to trade in between the levels is a good, 12%, 18%. That's a good trading range. But if this is only 10%, well, you're not going to catch the very bottom or the very top. So you're lucky to get 4% out of this. So this zone is a zone because, well, it doesn't make a trading range. All right. So back to here. Would I buy the breakout? No. Why not? Joe, you never buy the breakout. I know. See, we got crypto coin mindset in the house. Hey guys, just to let you know, I'm going to be on Mondays. What's the time again? 10:30? I think it's 10 o'clock. Crypto coin mindset, let me know. 10 o'clock on Mondays, kind of in the morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, kind of going over Bitcoin, the market, other coins, requests, all that fun stuff. So just kind of let you know, I will be hanging out with my buddy, CCM. So make sure to check him out. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and check out his other videos too. And as always, like every video, it really does help. I'm going to catch up in the chat in just a moment. So for here, if you were to buy the breakout, you have a very, very high possibility of getting rejected. Actually, you're going to get more than likely rejected between this area right here. Let's make this red. Ooh, let's be dramatic. Right here. But the groups that you may be in, they don't tell you this. The other YouTubers that you may be watching, they don't tell you this. And then more than likely come down, hopefully get a retest, maybe come up, and maybe now the market's not doing great. You entered the trade and you didn't set a stop loss. And then now you're like, oh crap. And then now it breaks back into this falling wedge, and now you're doing this number until it breaks out again, and now it looks good. So what you want to do is you want to buy the breakout of its most recent high. What you want to do is you want to buy the break of its most recent high. So for this one, I personally would set an alert right above, normally I do the wick. We'll see how far the wick is. See, from here to 10%. I do it. So I would set my alert. For the alert, it is always orange. So my alert is always orange. It's going to be above this wick. Now, the reason it's above this wick is so that when my alert goes off, hopefully this price action would have occurred. My alert goes off, I can look and I can see that it is gained support off of 0.8848 on the 4-hour time frame. Candle closed above the level I just mentioned. Now you enter the trade. Now you're not waiting for all this to happen. Now you're in other trades while you're waiting for your alert to go off. So this is my opinion on Jupiter. Would I enter now? No. Falling wedge, breakout, buy it? No. Set your alert. Reduce your risk. So my whole thing is to reduce your risk, increase your profits, reduce the time you're in a trade. So whenever I post a trade in the setup group, they're ready. I mean, they are. The reason they're ready is because I'm saying enter now. Now, granted, none of this is financial advice, but whenever I post, it is an enter now. It's none of this buy the breakouts. No, because the reason they say that, guys, I'm gonna give you a little trick. The reason they say that, the reason they say buy the breakout is because it breaks out, comes back in, does nothing. Breaks out, comes back in, nothing. Then it does this. Then finally, breakout. Hey guys, we got 80% on this one. We call it buy the breakout, and look, the coin broke out and we have 80%. That's what they do. I don't. I tell you, hey guys, our alert went off, 4-hour candle close above this level, enter now. Enter right now. Not financial advice. So that's what I do. Okay, moving on. Okay. Let's see here. Mr. Tugg says, have you ever been away from the market for an extended period, like a week or more? If so, how do you get back into it? Jump in. The water's nice and warm. Don't put your toe in. Don't sit down at the edge of the pool. Put your feet in. Jump in. Jump in, but don't dive in, especially in the shallow end. And by diving in, you know, you just go hard. No, no, no. Evaluate the market. Evaluate the market. Like, of course, you know, look at all the videos that we have, but evaluate the market, see what's going on, see what Bitcoin's doing. Look at your coin. Like, is it just been going up and down, or is it steadily going up? Is it steadily doing, you know, is it steadily creating higher highs and higher lows, and then maybe coming back here and then breaking out? Then that's good. But you don't want to just, this trade, people are talking about it. I saw another group say buy the breakout and it broke out of this. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Let's see here, let's see here, back into it, caught up, or if not, what would you recommend? Get caught up, back into it. Yeah. So what I do, watch the charts. And right now it's choppy. Right now it's choppy. Man, I'm glad you were away for a week. We might have to wait another couple of days. Like I said, today we did one. It didn't turn out. Do we chase it? Do we keep on, you know, posting again and again and again? No, definitely not. Because I value your money. I treat your money like it's my money. I don't know about you, but I like not wasting my money, you know. So tomorrow we have that CPI and the PPI coming up. It could bring down the market, or it could bring it up. So what I like to do is I like to wait. Like, as soon as the reports come out, I don't like to enter at that moment, because it normally reverses. Whatever direction it initially goes to, it normally reverses. So I wait, you know, more than likely tomorrow afternoon, possibly tomorrow evening, I'll look to possibly post a chart or two. And when I post, I don't go all crazy, post 10 or 20. 1, 2, max 3. So give you a heads up. Let's see here. Clay the Great says, don't apologize, brother. Keep it real. I forgot what I said. I'm an old man. I don't remember what I said. Clay the Great says, my girlfriend is half native. Nice. She keeps asking me to ask you, what tribe are you from? Ooh, racist. Ooh, your girlfriend is racist. Let her know I said that. She's racist. No, I'm playing. I always say that to people. They say, hey, Joe, can I ask you a question? So, man, here it comes. I say, listen, he doesn't like flashes. What? It's usually females that ask. Guys, sometimes they'll ask, usually females. No, Joe, like, can I ask you a question? Like a serious question. Yes, he doesn't like flashes. Whatever you do, just make sure the flashes are on. Joe, what are you talking about? I was just asking, like, are you Native American? Like, what tribe? I said, listen, my horse is out front. He doesn't like flashes. Make sure not to pet him. They're like, oh. But no, to answer that question, no, I do have a story time that I used to love telling, but I told a joke last time and it didn't go over well. And I kind of test people out on my jokes or my flavor of jokes. And the last one didn't go over well. It was like, boo. So I have another joke that I used to say, but I don't say anymore because, well, it's 2024. And well, you know, anyway, let's see here. See here. Crypto coin mindset says 10 a.m. Monday. Yeah. So everybody join us, guys. Join us Monday at 10 a.m. Make sure to join, subscribe, like, comments, all that fun stuff. We're going to be there. I'm going to be there on Monday. Once again, going over crypto in the morning. So if you want something like a morning show, that's the place to be. And then of course, there's a lot of great information on the channel, and you'll see it. Clay the Great, it's laughing. Yeah, but she's racist. Give you a heads up. That's a red flag, guy. It's a red flag. All right, moving on. Let's see here. All right, we got likes. Any coins, guys? Any coins? Oh man, we only have like 10 more minutes. I'm trying to keep these short. I'm trying to keep these under an hour. Let me show you what I was looking at. No. Let's go to Bitcoin dominance. What is Bitcoin dominance doing? Dominance is at 54.1. 54. This is on the daily time frame, and we kind of drew this out some time ago, just saying that this is, the start of possibly a bow for possibly a cup and handle, maybe inverse. So this is what we're kind of looking at. We would like to see it come down here to around 53.9, come up a little bit, then just dump city. Give us this. This is what we want. Now, the reason we want this is because, well, if you haven't already screenshotted this, make sure to screenshot this. When Bitcoin dominance is down and Bitcoin is up. So once again, I simplify everything. Bitcoin is up, alts are usually up. You can see it from here and here. When Bitcoin is down, alts are normally down. You can see it here and here. So once again, I simplify everything. Now, when the dominance is down and Bitcoin is up, this means more people are buying not only Bitcoin, but also alts, which reduces the dominance Bitcoin has over the market, because now the alts are taking a piece of this pie. When that happens, that is when the alt season is here. Is it here yet? Nope. 2025 is when it'll be here. This is when we are going to make insane amount of money. Now, can we make money before then? Yes. How do we do that? Well, we buy coins right now. What coins are you looking at? Are you looking at Ondo? Are you looking at Ray? Are you looking at Jupiter? Are you looking at Turbo? Are you looking at Brett? Or what coins are you looking at? And it's my recommendation, again, none of this on this channel or anything that I post is financial advice. It is all for entertainment purposes. My recommendation, buy now. But Joe, there's talks that it can go down another 30-40%. True. But what happens if it goes up 80% and you were waiting for a cheaper entry? You missed out. And so that's the whole thing. Buy now. Buy now. Not financial advice, but buy now. And then if it goes down 30-40%, great. My gosh, how exciting is that? You can enter more to your trade because it's an investment. Hold this, guys. I have never heard an investor, a millionaire investor, say, oh, I bought this coin and I sold it at 100%. No, they bought it and they held it for an extended period of time, over a year. That's what I'm doing. All my coins, and I'm down on like 99% of them. Do I care? No, because the price could have gone up. Nobody knows what's going to happen. And pretty soon, I'll be adding to those bags that are low and not selling. I'm treating this as a savings account. Investment people who invest, I've never heard them say, cashed out at 40%, 80%. You can do that. You can increase your bag size. However, with that being said, investors are the millionaires. And this is what I'm doing this bull run. I am buying now. And then if it dumps 30, 40, 50, 80%, I don't even care. I'm buying more. And I'm not selling, I'm investing. And then when the time is right, and I'll let everybody know in the group especially, and of course on YouTube, when we need to start selling. Do not trust any of these YouTubers. Oh, extended bull market. Oh, we have BlackRock doing this, and we have, this and this and doing this. Don't listen to them, guys. I got duped last time. That first time, shame on me. Second time, there won't be a second time. I'm not getting duped again. I'm taking all my money. And you better believe it. All these will be investment trades. And then towards the end, I'll be doing more just regular trades. Just in and out, 20, 40%, If we get the 80, 200, hey, that's great. But I'm looking for realistic gains, just compounding 20, 40, 20, 40, 60, 80, 20, 40. So give you a heads up. All right. See, Clay the Great says, gotta run, brother. Y'all stay dangerous out there. Let's get this money. Yes, definitely. Speaking about that, guys, we are up on the hour. I do thank you guys so very much. I'm super excited about July 15th, Trading Wars. I'm going to be on there with some very, very high profile people, and it's exciting. Very nervous, very excited. I would love for everybody to come in, show their support, let them know that you're, part of my team or whatever. Just, hey, TradeIntuition +1 type thing. It's going to be exciting. Very exciting. All right, guys, that's all I got. The awkward looking down. 3. And I'm so happy to be in crypto. Like, we are so lucky, guys. And one of my indicators, I'm actually putting out fillers right now. I'm actually putting more indicators out in the market right now by talking to people about crypto. So when they eventually talk to me about crypto, time to sell. Time to sell. And I'll let you know when that happens too. All right, guys, my name is Joe. This is TradeIntuition, wishing you a very successful day, whether it's in trading or in learning. Sometimes the market isn't good for trading. Sometimes there's chop. Do not force a trade. Let the trades come to you. A successful trader knows when not to be in a trade. Take time off. Read. Watch these videos. I have plenty of videos in the VIP group. Plenty of videos. If you're not in the VIP, watch some of these live streams. Watch some of these shorts that I have. Watch some of these edited videos that I have. I show you how to do all this. I show you how to make money before asking you to join a membership. I prove to you that you can and you will make money before asking you. All right. So thank you guys so much. What's going on? I've been hijacked.
Just face it. You a shit trader, just face it. Obsessed with others' lives. Why you need the spotlight? Wasting my time. I shouldn't give you advice. Still trying to figure it out. I got a life, no time for this fight. Seems like you're out of loop. Maybe quit YouTube.
Quit YouTube?
Pillow talk is spilling all your secrets.
Pillow talk.
Girl pushing 50, still ain't crypto rich. Probably lit. That's in basement. Just face it. You a shit trader, just face it.
Just right, just face it.
Just face it. You a shit trader, just face it.
All right, guys, this is from your poopy trader that does pillow talk. Female, telling all the secrets, pushing 50, and I'm not even crypto rich. We got goals, guys. We got goals. Pillow talk. Everybody who has the pillow talk, I love the pillow talk icon. All right, guys, you guys are great. You guys are fantastic, superb, phenomenal, outstanding. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're not already a member of the YouTube, do so. That way you can also join in on our pillow talk and other emojis that we have. And I do thank you guys very much. It's just another way of supporting TradeIntuition and the channel. All right, guys. 3, 2, 1. DJ, can you play some music for about 10 seconds? DJ. Hey, wake up. DJ.